You stop the.
There we go.
Welcome back to the More to Us podcast. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everything. Today, we brought someone from our legal team.
Elijah Payne.
Addressing the court, Your Honor.
Is that your assistant right there behind you?
This is indeed my assistant.
For all of you don't know, this is our friend, Woodhouse. Best cat ever.
The GOAT.
The assistant.
Today
the
we're talking. Assistant to the legal team? Okay. It's a title. Today we're talking Tory Lanez.
Free Tory.
And we're not talking Megan Thee Stallion. We're talking Tory Lanez.
Talk about Tory Lanez.
For all of those who don't know.
And his receding hairline.
Are we hating
that Tory Lanez?
Are we hating on Tory in a time like this? I think we can forget about his hair implants as of right now.
I mean, I think we're going to have to remove somebody from the panel today. Tory Lanez hate will not be
tolerated in this courthouse.
Nada. So why don't you give us a quick rundown of what you're seeing?
So
what's going on?
As we now know that the verdict has been proven that Tory is guilty. Tory shot Megan. Is what they want you to believe. It's not facts. Megan Thee Stallion has been lying to you guys' faces. She was in an interview in April and she lied. She said all this stuff happened, all this. The courtroom, that's when the truth comes out. And a lot of you people can't handle the truth. So we're going to get into this a little more.
What was his sentence, by the way?
22 years, right?
Can also, I believe
I read a little bit. He could also be deported back to Canada.
Yeah. First of all, I didn't even know he was from Canada.
Yeah,
you didn't know that?
I didn't either.
No, I didn't know he was a Canadian.
Wait, really?
Canadians always put out the singers. Justin Bieber's from Canada. Drake's from Canada.
Drake is from Canada. But this isn't about Justin Bieber or Drake. This is about Tory Lanez. This is about black men. Okay? Now, I do want to, we stand with, I won't say it, you know what I'm saying? But what we witnessed, disgusting. It's gross.
A travesty of justice.
Justice was not served. Justice was not. Is there something that you would like to say?
One second, we're getting breaking news from the legal assistant, the assistant to our legal team.
Woodhouse has stated that Megan is on some bullshit. All right. Now I'm not allowed to say things like that in this courtroom, but those were not my words.
It does seem like we are having a push against the rap/hip hop community. We definitely, I feel like after the YSL RICO charges, Sauce just got hit with RICO.
I was in the courtroom for all of those plea deals as well. We can touch on that later.
Quick question for someone like myself who isn't as familiar to the situation, opposed to someone who has feet on the ground, right behind in the scene. For what reasons should I be led to believe that Tory Lanez is innocent?
The entire story that Megan gave was a complete lie. She had told everyone that the argument was started because she wanted to leave the party. They were at Kylie Jenner's house for some party. I don't know if it was a birthday party. I don't know all of those details. But they were at Kylie Jenner's house. And there was an argument. Megan had told us earlier in the year that the argument was because she wanted to leave and nobody else wanted to. Nobody else being her close friend, Kelsey something, and Tory Lanez. In the interview, she also said that she wasn't having any sexual relations with Tory Lanez. She also, what else did she say? Regardless, turns out all of that was false. She got kicked out by Kylie. Kylie wanted her gone from the party because she was arguing. She just wasn't being a good party guest, you know? And what are we going to do with the party guests? Get them the fuck up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Like, deuces. So that's what happened. She has been having sexual relations with Tory. And Tory was also having sexual relations with Megan's friend, Kelsey.
Got ourselves a little love triangle.
Indeed.
It happens.
It does. It does. But do you need to go to court over it? And if it is true...
So how did she get shot in the foot?
That's a good question. I will field this one. It just wasn't by Tory. That's what we do know.
Okay. Okay.
If it is true, if she's not lying, then Tory told her to dance.
I saw that. He said, "Dance, bitch."
When he shot at her. And if that's the case...
It's out of a movie.
What movie, for those who don't know?
No, I'm just saying. Is it out of a movie? That's something I can imagine seeing in movies.
You know what I mean? I've seen it in a cartoon, Tom and Jerry.
I guarantee you it is in a movie.
You know?
Do they tell them dance?
Yeah. I don't think... Well, Tom
that's
and Jerry, they weren't talking.
That's like an Old West thing.
Yeah, but I guarantee you it's happened multiple times.
Probably.
Neil's probably seen those movies.
Thank you. The sheer situational awareness that he displayed, if it was true, he did shoot her, and then had a little witty one-liner saved up. That's like the best you could ever hope for, you know? So, like, it definitely seems like we're experiencing this, like, desire to prosecute young black men. Like, they're specifically targeting, like, the rappers that are tied to gangs and stuff. And it seems like Tory low-key kind of fell into that. They want to take some of the sensationalism away from committing crimes and stuff.
You know, us black men have been going through so much that we can take this loss as we've taken many in the past, you know. The issue is, if Tory would have gotten away with this, black women, they would start rioting. They would hate us. They already do. You know, so they wouldn't have been able to accept it. They wouldn't have been able to care, you know. Not care. They wouldn't have been able to, you know, just live their lives happy. They can't. So they needed a win. Unfortunately, Tory Lanez had to be the black sheep. Tory Lanez had to be that lamb.
Scapegoat.
Sacrificial lamb, Tory Lanez.
That's free Tory. Now, you're more aware of the culture around music and rap and whatnot. Obviously, we have the things going on with YSL, and everybody's calling them. They're saying they're snitching, whatever.
It certainly sounded like that.
Would you consider Megan a snitch?
I mean, what she did was snitching. I mean, if you give a statement, if your name is on a piece of paper,
you know,
I mean, we're talking about the same community that criticizes T Grizzly for copping a plea in a deal that only involved him. He didn't snitch on anybody, and so, like,
Did you go, bro?
This is our secretary.
Right. Go over there. So yeah, I mean, it definitely, like, to me is snitching because.
I would consider it snitching. No, I would consider it snitching. I don't like Megan Thee Stallion. All right, we don't need to go down this road because there's gonna be a lot of upset people. Fuck that. I don't care if you're upset because Tory's in jail for 2 decades over you. We don't like Megan Thee Stallion. What she's doing to these women, it's only gonna make things worse. You know, we're heading down a bad path. a lonely road, and I don't want to be here for it.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, and then the way that the community, the rap community, was seemingly like pushing for Tory to get locked up.
A lot of them, a lot of other black males. So when the whole situation about Kyrie was going on, he was Nike dropped him, he was suspended. There were a few, like LeBron James spoke out against Kyrie, basically saying, "Oh, he shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't blah 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 blah," and he got hate for it. Now there are a lot of black male rappers that have been speaking out against Tory, and I'm wondering why they're not getting the same hate. Because why are we throwing our own brother under the bus? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you believe and whether you got all the facts or not, they obviously didn't. But why are we so quick to throw each other under the bus rather than try and figure out how we can help, bro? Because nobody was talking shit to Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? They just let the light skin do whatever he wanted, after he beat up Rihanna. Did she deserve it? I'm not going to make that call. Don't throw the man's keys. Don't throw the man's keys. It's not a Toyota Camry. It's a Ferrari. What are you doing? But be that as it may. Free Tory.
Get him out. Can you get your assistant under control, please?
My assistant's fine. Our secretary here is bringing in mail. You're supposed to be watching the door.
Taking phone calls and whatnot.
We're taking 5.
I guess I should turn off her.
We should sit in the fruitiest way possible. Go back.
Boom. We're back.
Oh, you really did cut the camera on. Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
You goofy dog.
There is more to us, indeed.
Hopefully he edits that out. But back to the point at hand. It seems like they're targeting rappers in the rap community right now. And to your point, Megan definitely took the community, started pushing them against Tory heavy.
She tried to pull an Amber Heard.
She did.
She was successful.
She was successful, exactly. Tory Lanez is no Johnny Depp.
Now, my thing is if this really happened the way they said it did, right? What took so long? This is an open and shut case.
They wanted to.
If this actually happened the way they said it did.
They needed time to compose a lie. They needed time to compose bullshit evidence. They needed time to, hey. We should get Tory Lanez's dad on the podcast. We should reach out to him, have him come out. He can say his Jesus pieces. He can speak his truth, if he didn't say enough outside of the courtroom.
Yeah.
He was in anger, so, I want to get him, calm down, settled, and we can talk about it, He was saying some wild shit about Rock Nation, Jay-Z. I wonder what role they had to play in this.
Don't ask Kanye.
He'll probably tell you.
He probably will. Mm-hmm. You know what? 6ix9ine was right. I hate to admit it, but 6ix9ine was right. We had no reason to be.
You could have just referred to
Tekashi?
him as some rapper.
Danny?
There was a certain Danny. That's a name of a guy in a gang who snitches.
But
man, let's go get Danny and roll on these fools. Danny Down.
Danny Down. That's what his name should have been, not 6ix9ine. Danny Down. Danny Down to 6ix9ine.
The Ben 10 of the rap game.
But yeah, no, he wasn't. He was right. Why were we mad at 6ix9ine for taking the deal?
I was mad at 6ix9ine for taking the deal because apparently He did actually hang around with gang members, but they were taking advantage of him. None of that music was true. That was all complete bullshit. Right?
Very catchy.
Like, the thing is like, it sounded...
These niggas on my dick and on my gat. Looking for me, you can hit my... I'm gonna drop the address at Lewis 699. Oh, block. Yo, come on. I want us to stop acting like 6ix9ine's music before all the courtroom shit wasn't gas. Because that nigga was really on some shit.
I'll defend that take.
You know, it's
I'll
like...
defend that take.
We can,
I like 6ix9ine's
It's been long enough.
I am not included in this take. Just want to make that clear for the people. But continue.
He listens to Bone Thugs and... Anyways.
Harmony.
Emphasis on the harmony.
Too much to handle.
I digress. 6ix9ine, his music, you know, it's been long enough. We've been hating on him, saying his music is trash, blah, 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 blah. Trash, catchy, you know, and we are in the age where we're just looking for catchy because we have a lot of people who listen to Megan Thee Stallion.
Like a bucket and a mop. What we need to do is get
that
the
song
broom.
disgusts me.
It's nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. When I listened to it for the first time, because like I heard like the chorus and everything, and I just like didn't listen to it because you know. But the first time I listened to it, and I was like, bro, what? What?
Hey,
that whole song.
They say some outrageous shit on that.
Wild. And I used to not like Nicki Minaj because all she talks about is the most sluttiest shit, but that song was over the goddamn top.
Yeah, no, they were wild for that. They were definitely wild for that. It was...
The music video was fine.
Indeed
I didn't watch the music video.
Hey, want to?
I've seen clips of it. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Thank you.
No, we don't need to watch it. But yeah, you know, I think the verdict needs to be relooked at. You know, we need to get some different members of the jury. If Tory Lanez had me as his legal team, then he would have walked out of there with smiles. Nothing but smiles, you know.
You were in the courtroom.
Just not on his legal team. It was unfortunate, you know.
He had an opportunity, you know. If he wanted the best lawyers around, then he should have reached out. He could have reached out, because we don't reach out to people. We don't reach out. They come to us. I work at Pearson Specter. That's my law firm.
Okay. All right. Well, Tory Lanez, in our minds, kind of wrongfully convicted. I'm just saying it didn't add up. I really don't think it should have taken that long if it happened the way they said it did. Because like what needed investigating?
Again, you know,
what needed investigating?
They needed time to make the biggest bullshit scandal of the hip hop this decade of hip hop.
When Tory Lanez, to say he is convicted, say he serves 10 years, when he comes out of prison, what kind of music you want to hear from Tory?
Oh, I do not want to hear none of that soft shit.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want
singing,
none
just
of that
rap.
soft shit.
Yeah, just get at it.
Nah, Tory's coming out on some hot boy shit. He's gonna show you what a city girl is. Hey, y'all done fucked up. Ain't he light skinned too? Ain't he short with a temper? Come on, man.
Apparently shooting people in the feet.
What do you say to a man to make him shoot you in the foot? As a woman, as big as she
I
is,
want to leave this party.
As big as she is, compared to him, she's like 6'2", 220, big mother man. Sure, I would grab a gun if I was that small. She probably tried to. Never mind. Let me stop talking shit about this big Bertha bitch. I said that into the mic.
All right.
Free Tory Lanez.
Free Tory Lanez.
This is
the More to Us podcast. Talk to you later. Thanks you for your reporting.
Indeed.
Send us
We
off.
will be back. You know, Pierce Inspector. That's where I reside. If you need help with your legal troubles, you know who to come to. The man in the suit with the jacket. It's not a suit jacket. It's a suit with the jacket. See you later.